MAM sits on the ancestral territories of the Salish and Pend Oreille peoples, and we respect the indigenous stewards of this land. MAM acknowledges these rich cultures as fundamental to artistic life in Montana and to the work of MAM. And MAM celebrates and recognizes the diversity of our cultures that exist within the Missoula community.
Be courageous. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are okay. And especially in art, mistakes lead you to learn something new, right? So be courageous.
April Whirl is a Filipino-American artist and muralist of Cebuano descent. Just like we have native cultures in Montana, as I mentioned before, we're standing on native Salish land here at the Missoula Art Museum. There are native cultures around the world. Cebuanos are native to the Philippine island named Cebu. April Whirl and her artwork visualizes stories from her experiences as a child of an immigrant, exploring how cultures pass down from generation to generation and her personal identity. Welcome, April, and I will turn things over to you.
Hello, how are you guys? Can you hear me? Thumbs up.
The hand looks like it's kind of like reaching for something.
Reaching for something. Awesome.
I noticed that you have like a bunch of patterns like ocean and sun.
A bunch of patterns, ocean and sun. Awesome. You guys were all right. I loved your observations. They're very intuitive. So I'll tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind this piece. So my mom, it's a piece about my mom. When she was 5 years old, she met an old lady on the side of the road in the Philippines who told her her future based on the moles on her face and where they were placed. So if you look close, you can see the stars in the sky are actually a map of the moles on my mom's face. And
My name is Aiden, and we would like to know how you get inspiration for your art.
how do I get inspiration for my art? So in the past couple of years, I've been making art about my cultural identity because I feel like it's a moving target. I think just the idea of art or identity and art is a moving target. So I've had so much inspiration from just that for creating artworks. And then the pieces that we looked at today are about spirituality from my culture. What do you make artwork about?
I make artwork about how the music flows.
How music flows? Oh, I love that. So are you making music or are you painting, drawing?
I'm painting with the imagination of the art. I will paint and I will listen to the music and paint what I hear.
That is really special. I think that you're onto something there. Thank you.
We learn also that shapes, colors, and lines, they can express emotions. So I hope that you enjoy this visit. We had such a pleasure to have you here. Let's say goodbye to April, and thank you for being with us.
Goodbye, April. Thank you.
So fun hanging out with you guys.